The Interstate Commission for Water Coordination of Central Asia, ICWC, was formed on 18 February 1992 to formally unite Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan and Uzbekistan in the hopes of solving environmental, as well as socio-economic problems in the Aral Sea region. The river basin organizations, the BVOs, of the Syr Darya and Amu Darya rivers were institutions called upon by the ICWC to help manage water resources. According to the ICWC, 76, the main objectives of the body are river basin management, water allocation without conflict, organization of water conservation on transboundary water courses, interaction with hydrometeorological services of the countries on flow forecast and account, introduction of automation into head structures, regular work on ICWC and its body's activity advancement, interstate agreements preparation, international relations, scientific research, training. The International Fund for Saving the Aral Sea, IFAS, was developed on the 23rd of March 1993 by the ICWC to raise funds for the projects under Aral Sea Basin programs. The IFAS was meant to finance programs to save the sea and improve on environmental issues associated with the basin's drying. This program has had some success with joint summits of the countries involved and finding funding from the World Bank to implement projects. However, it faces many challenges, such as enforcement and slowing progress. 77. Vazrojniya Island. Rebirth Island joins the mainland in mid-2001. Vazrojniya, Russian for Rebirth, Island is a former island of the Aral Sea or South Aral Sea. Due to the ongoing shrinkage of the Aral, it became first a peninsula in mid-2001 and finally part of the mainland. 78. Other islands like Kokaral and Barsakelmes shared a similar fate. Since the disappearance of the Southeast Aral in 2008, Vazrojniya Island effectively no longer exists as a distinct geographical feature. The area is now shared by Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan. In 1948, a top-secret Soviet bioweapons laboratory was established on the island, in the center of the Aral Sea, which is now disputed territory between Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan. The exact history, functions and current status of this facility are still unclear, but bioagents tested there included Bacillus anthracis, Coxella bonnettii francisella tularensis, Brucella suis, Rickettsia prowazkii, Variola major, smallpox, Yersinia pestis botulinum toxin, and Venezuelan equine encephalitis virus. 79. In 1971, weaponized smallpox from the island reached a nearby ship, which then allowed the virus to spread to the city of Aral. 10 people there were infected, of whom 3 died, and a massive vaccination effort involving 50,000 inhabitants ensued. See Aral smallpox incident. The bioweapons base was abandoned in 1992 following the disintegration of the Soviet Union the previous year. Scientific expeditions proved this had been a site for production, testing and later dumping of pathogenic weapons. In 2002, through a project organized by the United States and with Uzbekistan's assistance, 10 anthrax burial sites were decontaminated. According to the Kazakh Scientific Center for Quarantine and Zoonotic Infections, all burial sites of anthrax were decontaminated. 80. Oil and gas exploration. Ergush Shaismatov, the Deputy Prime Minister of Uzbekistan, announced on the 30th of August, 2006, that the Uzbek government and an international consortium consisting of state-run Uzbekneftegas, Lukoil Overseas, Petronas, Korea National Oil Corporation, and China National Petroleum Corporation signed a production sharing agreement to explore and develop oil and gas fields in the Aral Sea, saying, The Aral Sea is largely unknown, but it holds a lot of promise in terms of finding oil and gas. There is risk, of course, but we believe in the success of this unique project. The consortium was created in September 2005. 81. As of the 1st of June, 2010, 500,000 cubic meters of gas had been extracted, from 3 kilometers down. 82. Films. The plight of the Aral coast was portrayed in the 1989 film Stray Dogs by Soviet director Dmitry Sviatoslav. 83. The film was shot on location in an actual ghost town located near the Aral Sea, showing scenes of abandoned buildings and scattered vessels. In 2000, the Miramundu Foundation produced a documentary film called Delta Blues about the problems arising from the drying up of the sea. 84. In June 2007, BBC World broadcast a documentary called Back from the Brink, made by Borna Alikani and Guy Creasy, which showed some of the changes in the region since the introduction of the Aklik Dam. Baktyok Hudajnazarov's 2012 movie Waiting for the Sea deals with the impacts on people's life in a fishing town at the shore of the Aral Sea. In 2012, Christophe Passau and Alfred Diebold produced an 85-minute film with the title From the Glaciers to the Aral Sea, which shows the water management system in the Aral Sea basin and in particular the situation around the Aral Sea. The film was first screened at the 6th World Water Forum in Marseille, France, in 2012 and is now available on the website www.waterunitesca.org. 85, and on Alfred Diebold's YouTube channel Wateruniteska. 86. In October 2013, Al Jazeera produced a documentary film called People of the Lake, directed by Insa Altai, describing the current situation. 87. In 2014, director Poe Powell shot much of the footage for the Pink Floyd single Louder Than Words video near the remains of the Aral Sea on the border between Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan. 88. In October 2018, the BBC produced a program called Fashion's Dirty Secrets, a large part of which shows the extent of the shrinking Aral and its consequences. 89. See also. Image. Lakes Portalacan. Water portal list of drying lakes. Dead Sea. Tule Lake, California's largest lake, drained between 1880 and 1970. Suda, large marshland in Africa, site of another planned large-scale draining project, the Jonglei Canal. Draining of the Mesopotamian marshes, a similar water diversion project in Iraq. Notes. Kazakh, Romanized, Araltis, Uzbek, Romanized, Oral Dent.
Good. That was the Aral Sea. And I'll make a video about it in my language, Dennis, about the deserts. Because this part is part of the big desert in Central Asia. In the Central Asia, most land is very dry and like a big desert. So, but this part of the lake would be part of the desert in Central Asia. So now I will drink some water. Cheers. I will charge my camcorder. Then I will, but I think I will read about Lake Chad after this.